right, good morning. Good morning. It is Tuesday, May 13th. We're out here in the pit today. It's going to be a quick X3 workout today. I'm going to do a push-pull routine, everything except for the deadlifts. Still feeling it in the legs a little bit from doing the burpees yesterday. So I don't want to overdo it because tomorrow is planned a sandbag workout with sandbags and then some sandbag squats. At the end, I'm going to go to the store, hopefully, if I can get my butt out of bed. And I'm going to work out with the sandbags, and then once I'm warmed up, load them into the truck and bring them home. Don't want to pick those things up cold and try and carry them home, carry them from the driveway back into the house. So I'm going to do a little workout in the store tomorrow. That's the plan. If I can get my lazy butt out of bed, because I have been sleeping fantastically on the new changed diet. And I want to say a diet that I want to continue doing. I'm actually enjoying it very much. Yesterday, I had nothing but fruit juice, fruit, all day long. And then for dinner, I had rice and stir fry. And I actually love that. It actually tastes great. But I am still not losing any. So I'm going to get rid of the starches for a couple days and see if I can actually gain any weight loss, if I get any loss with the weight. So it's just going to be fruit juice and fruit, wet fruits, peaches, pears, strawberries, apples, stuff that I have around the house. I have that fruit juice I made up yesterday with blueberries and one banana and a bunch of apple juice, and I will be drinking that throughout the day. I did step on a scale. I've been stepping on a scale every morning when I get up, use the restroom, step on the scale, and I was down a pound. So I'm down to 247.9. I'll put that up somewhere along here and you can see that. So I jumped up after the night out for Mother's Day, and then coming down, hopefully I can continue working my way down. That's the plan. And like I said, I'm not lacking in energy in this. That's one of the great things. When I did do straight carnivore, or when I tried the lion diet, I was lacking energy within a week or 2 weeks, and I just felt lethargic, just eating nothing but meat and eggs. And I was just like, oh, I had no energy. I've got energy galore here today. The wife wants to get up and go out and do a few things. It's still overcast. That storm that rolled through yesterday is still kind of lingering a little bit, so it's a little chilly out here. So I'm going to get my pushes and my pulls on really quick, and then we're going to get on with the day. I kind of warmed up a little bit with the black band, did some little presses, got some blood flowing a little bit. We're just going to take a total exhaustion, one set of everything, and then we're going to be done. First off is chest press, the Serious Steel yellow band. Whew, that's cold. Ooh. 15. I did not expect to get a whole bunch after doing 100 burpees yesterday. The pushing routine is a little tired and sore, so that's it. We're done with that. So along with this lifestyle change of eating minimal amount of fat and really bringing the protein down. Right now, the protein is 0. I will add that back in as I start losing but the protein I add in will most likely be lean, clean type protein. So I've been doing prune juice to help clear it out, and I can actually see that I've been cleaning out. So that bloat that was really driving me crazy is starting to go away with getting rid of protein. Day 13 with minimal amount of meat. I think I maybe 2 days out of these 13 days, I went out with the wife. Of course, she wanted to go to Mexican food. Like I said, I had street tacos with just chicken and cilantro, a couple street tacos when we were out. And that was it. That's basically all the meat that I've had during this past 13 days. So that prune juice, that stuff is serious. That stuff really works. Had probably a cup and a half, 2 cups of that, and man, within an hour, I'm cleaning out things that I probably ate years ago. But we're getting that down. Now it's just a matter of working on this. Hopefully, we're on the other side of going downhill with the fat burn and the weight loss. So I'm gonna do bent rows next. I'm expecting a call from the wife to go in. She needs me to help her do some spray for her hair. She's getting herself ready. So I'm gonna get the bent rows done. I'm gonna go check on her. I'm gonna elevate a little bit longer stretch at the bottom. I don't have my sandbag here yet because they're still at the store, but we're gonna elevate a little bit with these cinder blocks, which will give us a bigger stretch towards the end. Again, I'm trying to just get through as fast as possible, and I set it up wrong. There we go. Oh, yeah, that's better. We got 20 of those. Whew. And I can see the boss is calling. She's gonna need me to do some hairspray stuff to her. So I'll be back in a minute. All right, we made it back in about a minute and a half to go in the house and help her with what she needed so she can continue getting herself ready. All right, next up is overhead press. And like I did last week and when I did the barbell, I'm gonna go up and over my head and behind my back, behind my neck, and touch, and just go up and down, back and forth. Not trying to use my tricep to really push it out. I just want all of that tension to be in the shoulders, to manipulate that band up and over my shoulders. Obviously, not only do I want to get stronger in the shoulders, but I want to work on my mobility in my shoulders too. This liquid chalk is fantastic. You don't get that big cloud. Comes out in liquid, rub it on your hands, blow on it, in about 15 seconds, and it's sticking to your hand. It's not coming off. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I got 30 with an attempt in the front. Oh. That really starts fatiguing, and just trying to get it behind your head and just get it over your head. Just using really just mind muscle on the shoulders to get that up and over. All right, next up is going to be curls, but I found my old arm blaster, I haven't used this for a long time. I thought I misplaced it somewhere, but I found it. So we're gonna do some with that. That's why I switched down to the Series Steel Red Band. So I want to get as many as I can out there with this. So after I get done with this workout, which I've only got one more set with after this, which is the press downs. I've got one of those mason jars of the fruit juice I made up the other day. I'm gonna down that, and I have a can of pears in syrup, and I'm gonna eat that, and that's going to be my breakfast, my post-workout. And then the rest of the day, I'm going to have that, another fruit drink, obviously, that I made up during for lunch. And for dinner, I want to go to the store and get maybe a little bit of green salad and get some peaches and put them on a salad and have, you know, a salad, no starch. I'm trying to stay away from the starch, but I like to feel a little bit full at nighttime when I eat dinner. I want to feel a little bit full so I can just sit down and relax. So the rice does that for me, or a steak does that, or some chicken or whatever else. So trying to substitute that feeling of eating a salad with maybe some peaches, maybe some those little mandarin oranges that come in a can, and having that for dinner. That's the plan. Whew. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, oh my gosh. Here's the crazy thing. I could really feel that in my glutes, really tensing up to hold myself straight while I was doing that. Leaning forward a little bit, and just, I noticed the first couple I came too far. The tension came off of the band. So after I found that sweet spot, I was coming up right to that point where that tension is the most and really squeezing. If I went any more, tension would be gone. Staying right there, really going down in the stretch. Whew. Whew. Right now with the workout that I'm kind of doing, I'm still doing the same things that I've been doing. X3, burpees, sandbags, body weight stuff. I do want to start throwing in some dips, pull-ups, and ab wheel in a circuit rotation. I need to get that in there also. Just kind of like I said, working on muscular endurance and overall endurance with the burpees. Working overall serious full body strength, picking that sandbag up, carrying it, doing the sandbag squats, doing the sandbag chair squats. X3, working on total muscular fatigue in a short stint, taking the muscles to total fatigue. That 100 rep burpee or barbell thing, I got that from David Goggins, just talking about doing 300-400 presses with the barbell, just the barbell by itself. Doing, you know, the overheads, just doing 200-300 with that, just really fatiguing and burning the muscle out with a weight that you can handle, but you want to do it on lots of reps and burn up lots of calories and really hit that muscle fatigue. So kind of trying to mix everything in here while trying to figure out this this sugar diet. And right now it's the sugar diet. I want to eventually go to the carb cycling diet. Eventually doing carbs, sugar in the morning, carbs in the afternoon, and then for dinner having lean protein with minimal amounts of fat. So that's kind of the plan that I want to. That's basically a balanced diet. That's what I want to get to. But first of all, I want to shed about 40 freaking pounds of fat. That sucker's bothering me. Weeds are growing. I've been watching some other channels. Latchkey Gen X, he's been following the diet. He was over 300 pounds and he's been losing quite a bit just eating sugar. I started doing this with the rice diet, and I got the rice diet book and following Dr. Kempner's rice diet, and I've just still been holding it. Although I've had plenty of energy, that starch is just still not allowing me to lose anything. So now we're just gonna up it and just go straight fructose until we start seeing some gains or some losses, and then we will add some starches back in once we start getting that scale moving downward. Whew. Three. 4. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. Oh. 18 good solid pushes with that. Really trying to do the eccentric coming back, really control it coming back in a good stretch, and then going out with some power, and then slowly coming back in, controlling that band. These are the Series Steel 41-inch bands. I do have a set of the Series Steel 37-inch bands, which are specifically made for the X3. More tension on the bottom end down here, especially down here for the pulls. Everything, obviously, with a shorter band, you're gonna have more tension. I think I'm gonna break those out and start using those instead of these, which will mean I'll have to step down to a lighter band, but that tension is more intense, especially with that chest press right across the chest. You're getting a nice tight stretch as you're going out. You're getting a big stretch. But that's all I wanted to do today, was just come out here, push, pull, push, pull, push, 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 pull. No deadlifts. We're gonna save those deadlifts and legs for tomorrow. Or sandbags. We're gonna go do a sandbag workout and then load them into the truck and get them back here to the house so I can start doing some sandbags on the patio now that summer is supposed to be here. And it's gonna be warm out here really soon. And it's just kind of a nice break from being in the store all confined. I like being outside, whether I'm back here in the pit or I'm on the back patio. Just being able to throw a sandbag around and do some of those exercises, do burpees outside, do all that. Fantastic. So that's it. So that's the update for today. We got a good workout done. We're getting rid of this. It is going down. It's not as sticking out as it was. And that's just me standing normally. Of course, I just worked out, so my muscles are all tense. I need to start adding my ab wheels back in. I really like those. I need to grab those when I'm doing sandbags, start doing a lot more ab wheels. I'm gonna pack all this up, go in, finish getting the wife ready, take a shower. We got things to do because, like always, I'm on the move, taking care of my wife, doing things. It's busy, it's a busy life. And I am 59, I will be 60 this year. And I'm hoping by my birthday in November, I can be a whole lot less weight than I am now. That's it for today. Get it done, go live your life, and I'll see you in the next one.